The extra chair generosity. This is a story about the awake explorers, whose 15th awakening adventure begins when there is only one extra seat and several people who could use it. What seems like a small act of giving becomes a lesson in discovering that generosity is not measured by what leaves your hands, but by what you believe giving means. The two awake explorers arrived at a crowded outdoor concert just before sunset. Every table was full. Every bench was taken. The male explorer spotted 2 empty chairs beside a small café table. Perfect. They sat. A few minutes later, an elderly man approached with a cane. He looked around. No seats. The female explorer glanced at the extra chair between them, then at the man, then back at the chair. The male explorer noticed. "You thinking what I'm thinking? That if we give him the chair, we lose the chair?" He laughed. "That is technically how chairs work." She smiled. Then her smartwatch vibrated. "Course correction. What you give away in love is not lost to you." She looked at the message. The male explorer leaned over. "Course correction?" Apparently generosity has entered the chat. She stood. "Would you like this chair?" The man's face softened. "Thank you." He sat beside them. For a moment the female explorer felt pleased. Then she noticed something uncomfortable. Part of her wanted credit. She wanted the man to be especially grateful. She wanted her friend to notice she had offered first. She almost laughed at herself. The chair had moved 3 feet. Her ego had followed it. The concert began. A young couple arrived carrying drinks. They stood nearby. The male explorer looked at his own chair. "No," she grinned. "What?" "I know that look." "What look?" "The one that says spiritual growth is about to cost me furniture." He stood. "Here." The couple protested. He waved them off. Now both explorers were standing, the chair. The female explorer crossed her arms. "This is less comfortable." "Very generous of you to notice." They laughed. A little later, someone behind them spread a blanket on the grass. "There's room here if you want to sit." The explorers joined them. Then another person offered snacks. Someone else shared water. Within 20 minutes, a loose circle of strangers had formed. Nothing had been arranged. Nobody was keeping score. The female explorer looked around. One chair had become 2 chairs. 2 chairs had become a blanket. A blanket had become conversation. Conversation had become a shared evening. She leaned toward her friend. "Interesting. What? We thought giving meant ending up with less. And we have more people, more food, and somehow better seats." He looked at the grass beneath them. "Debatable." She laughed. During intermission, the elderly man with the cane returned. He handed them 2 cups of lemonade. "For the chair. You didn't have to do that," she said. "I know." That answer stayed with her. He had not paid a debt. He had simply wanted to give. The male explorer raised his cup. Now the chair has become lemonade. Very advanced economics. The music resumed. The sky darkened. The female explorer thought about all the ways she had confused generosity with sacrifice. If I give time, I lose time. If I give attention, I have less for myself. If I give kindness, someone owes me. If I give and receive nothing back, I have been diminished. But perhaps the real question was not how much left her hands. It was what idea travelled with the giving. Loss? Obligation? Love? The male explorer nudged her. "You're thinking loudly. I'm reconsidering chairs." "Dangerous." She smiled. At the end of the concert, everyone began gathering their things. The elderly man stood and handed the chair back. The female explorer looked at it. For a moment it seemed almost funny. She had never truly lost it. Even while someone else used it, nothing meaningful had been taken from her. The chair was just a chair. What mattered was the meaning she had attached to giving it. They carried the chairs back toward the café. The male explorer said, "So what did we learn?" She thought for a moment. That generosity without scorekeeping feels lighter. "Anything else?" She smiled. "Never underestimate the spiritual potential of patio furniture." They walked on laughing. Behind them, the strangers they had met were still saying goodbye. The evening had begun with 2 people guarding an extra chair. It ended with a small community that had not existed before. And the awake explorers understood something simple. What is given in love does not make the world smaller. It makes room.